Let's recap Legend of Korra, Book 4, Episode 7, entitled The Reunion. So this is a reunion of many people. This is a reunion of Korra and Naga. It's a reunion of the Air Babies with their parents. It's the reunion of Korra and Tenzin. It's the reunion of Team Avatar, exception Bolin. So we get great scenes with everybody back in Republic City. Well, mostly everybody, and Team Avatar is somewhat back together. Prince Wu is obviously hitting on Korra because he hits on every woman who is powerful and attractive because he thinks he's entitled as prince. Very hilarious, great comedy from him. Well, mostly. They're sitting at this restaurant and they're trying to, bond. There's a lot of Korra and Mako and Asami triangle things going on, or at least it is in the fan point of view. I think we should just accept the fact that they're all friends and they're coming back together. Mako finds out that Korra wrote Asami and not him, and Asami gets kind of mad when Korra's all judgy about her seeing her father, and everyone's blaming Mako because he let Wu go to the bathroom on his own, and that's why he got captured. So Wu got captured. He goes to the bathroom and he got captured by Kuvira supporters who were planning on shoving him in the laundry truck, shoving him on a train, and then taking him to Kuvira. So Kuvira obviously wants him to assassinate him or take his power for his own, I don't know, but it can't be good. And so using Korra's newfound spiritual abilities with the vine and the swamp and the connectedness that she learned in there, she was able to find where Wu was generally. So we got cool Asami riding along really awesome 3D streets in Republic City that she designed, and she's skidding over in them, and Korra's jumping and bending pretty well. And so we see a little victory for Korra in terms of bending wise, because she really hasn't had many victories up until this point in the season. But she manages to find Wu, and they track him to the train station. They jump on the train, they find him in a luggage cart, and she manages to fight them off and metal bend the train open so they can escape. Some great fight scenes with Mako and Asami, and then she manages to jump off the train, so the fighting kind of comes to a halt. And then they group hug, which is really cute. Team Avatar always has its bumps, and we argue a lot, but that's our friendship, and we love each other. So then Wu is taken to Asami's house, where Mako's family is staying, and of course we know the grandmother is obsessed with royalty, and so she welcomes the prince with open arms. So the reason that Bolin is not involved in this little reunion is because he and Varrick are escaping from Kuvira. So Bolin and Varrick are really tired and exhausted, but Bolin gives a speech about how it's their duty to make up for their mistake of being with Kuvira by warning them about the super weapon, and that's why they have to get going and they have to get to Republic City. And so they actually get captured by some escapees of a re-education camp, which is made up of firebenders and waterbenders. So not only is Kuvira conquering towns and sending people to re-education camps, but she is discriminating against anybody who was not originally Earth Kingdom. So, if she wasn't like Hitler before, she's totally now. She's purging the land of all who are not descendants of the Earth Kingdom. So they team up with this group of firebenders and waterbenders, and they attempt to manipulate their way through a checkpoint. And what happens is Varrick gets noticed by a wanted poster at the checkpoint, and they have to fight them. So Bolin uses his lava bending to hold them off. Varrick uses his smarts to stop the metallic mecha tanks from attacking them, and they were able to escape. And so it was pretty smart. It was something Sokka might have done, because Sokka wasn't so much for the fighting as he was for the strategy, and that's kind of Varrick's strong point, really his only strong point other than his comedy. Again, Sokka. Back for them, and lava bends all of them back, and so the entire team and escapees, plus them, are able to escape on a really rackety boat. Off to Republic City we go! And hopefully we will have a reunion part 2 once Bolin and Varrick get back to Republic City and warn them about Kuvira, because they are gonna need some warning, because Kuvira, no she didn't, yes she did, she went to the banyan grove tree in the spiritual swamp to get super spiritual vines for her super weapon. Girl, you do not mess with the swamp. You do not mess with Toph's home. She is gonna get her butt kicked, hopefully, for doing this. This is bad. I don't like this. So watch out, Kuvira, because people are gonna be warned about you and people are gonna come after you. Specifically, Beifong. Don't mess with her home.